Alrighty, now we got a big old gray squirrel here. I shot it with an air rifle right there, but I'm gonna skin it out and put its hide out, skin it out for its hide. Here's our big old gray squirrel here. And this thing's about the size of a fox squirrel. But how you're gonna start off, this is how I start off anyway. I'm using a scalpel. It's not really a recommended thing to use. That's what I'm using. But you're just gonna loop it around its hind legs like you do with any other mammal you would ever want to skin. You're just gonna loop it all around. If I was smart, I'd put a new scalpel blade on. Be a whole lot easier. I'm trying not to cut myself from trying to cut with a dull scalpel blade. Then once you get one done, you're just gonna go right to the other one. Alright, so I got a better knife now. And it works a whole lot better. Just one of my $2 Walmart knives I use for canes. Once you get it looped around there, I'm gonna take a actual sharp knife to do this. But you're just gonna make a cut right down its leg. You're gonna try not to cut too deep into the leg meat, because it makes it real hard to flesh and all that. Geez, maybe I'm using the wrong knife after all. Anyway, you're gonna get the knife in. You're gonna cut down its leg. A good marker would be to go run down where it turns to white and gray, where it changes. This blade don't feel dull, but it's cutting dull. Oh, I got it. Oh man, I made a real nice cut into the leg meat though. It makes it look really bad if you're gonna eat it too. If the leg meat is all cut up. And it can make it kind of hairy too. Well, I mean, it's pretty hard not to make a squirrel hairy. If you're eating squirrel, you're pretty much eating hair. Alright, so I joined my cuts now. So I like to hang it up now. Just take a pair of paracord or whatever, put it right around this leg. Just tie a little slip knot. Now you're gonna want to separate your cuts and just cut it and separate the skin from the flesh. Once you get it so far, you can just pull it down. Just like so. And once you do one leg, it's good to put the string on the other leg too. That way you can work it down like I did this one. But this one, I think it's just gonna fall off anyway, so it'll work out just perfect. I got it on the other leg now. You're just gonna do the same thing. I mean, obviously, I feel like I say do the same thing way too much. I swear. I don't know what just stabbed me. I don't know why, but sometimes squirrels just stink. It's like a real weird smell. Couldn't even tell you what type of smell it is. Just a weird smell. It's a squirrely smell. Just gonna try to stick your fingers in on its back. Just like that. Then you can, normally you can just pull it right down. Alright, now I need my tail stripper. I gotta go grab. Now I got my fancy dancy tail stripper. Just want to pop it right on there. Maybe. Yep, oh, no. It's like in between of both the sizes in this thing. It's on the big one, it just tried to slide over, and yep. That seems about right for my look. But it's alright if that happens. There's a way around it. Got these magical things called vice grips. Just clip those on there, on the base of the tail. Put your tail stripper back on there. We're getting there. I had it too tight, it just crushed it. That's it. Man, I'm running out of room to grab a hold of the tail. Alright. Okay. This one's gonna be the one. Man. I just suck. I don't have any other tail I could ever dream to try and strip. Oh, there it is. It's very important to get the bone out of the tail. It's the bone in the tail can stink some, and it makes it all flexible. Just keep working it down. Alright. That's how I rate too much too. Just gotta keep working it down. Normally you can just pull, but I'm kind of scared I'm gonna break the back leg off. Alright, I'm getting there. Once you get to the front legs, you're going to have to use your fingers and kind of really work at it. What I like to do is I like to stick my thumb right up in the brisket, and normally you can just pull the skin right down from there. Oh, it turns out where I hit it kind of really screwed me. The body's splitting right there. And that goes to show how much damage a 177 air rifle pellet can do. Oh yeah, that's splitting real nice. That's what I wanted to happen. I'm going to have to be extra gentle now. But just keep working it down. Yep, and all the blood that's pouring on the thing isn't helping either. Or it's not helping my foot either. And that's why you wear muck boots when you're doing this. Alright, once you get your finger in between the leg, you're just going to pull till it breaks off. There's both the legs. Kind of wondering why his jaw's broke. Pretty sure I didn't hit him up there. Just gently pull down. I'll raise my hook here a little bit. Once you get to the ears, just gonna cut straight through them. The farther back you get the ear, the better. It makes it look better. You can't see straight through it. Once you get to the eye, you're just gonna run it right down. Don't cut right on it, because you will screw yourself if you do that. You can tell that to the first squirrel I ever mounted. Got like a 3-inch wide eye hole. And that's why it takes practice. You'll learn real quick not to play with dull scalpel blades or skin with them, because all your skin jobs will be failures, just like old mine. Apparently I'm too cheap to break out a new one. you shouldn't be putting as much pressure into. Oh, dang. Well, there went some blood down my boots. But you shouldn't be putting as much pressure into cutting with a scalpel as I do. Because you should have sharp blades in them. Because then it should just cut right at the touch. But no. I sit here and scam myself. And there's that. Right there's your nice squirrel hide. I think I might do the skull off that too. Just because why not? I have a couple squirrel skulls around here somewhere. I think I might try something else with this squirrel hide. Bunch of OSB lying around. Been making stretchers for muskrat and whatever else. Might make me a little squirrel stretcher. Just because why not? So I threw this together real quick. It's a little board for a squirrel. I'm gonna say I made it too short. Did everything else right. Just didn't make it long enough. This is an awful big squirrel though. Oh, I still need to flush it and stuff first anyway. Anyway, that's what it'll look like if you do it this way. How I usually do is I just pin it out on a board and rub some borax on it. But alrighty, there we go with alright again. Hope I was helpful for once.